Hey y'all, it's Kristen. I am doing this for Gayle. Hi Gayle, where's my hand? Hello Gayle. She wanted me to show how I store my stuff, and I'm showing my filthy room. All I did was clean up my work surface, which is right there. It's two of those tables that's in an L shape. So there's my work surface. I'm going to show an overview. You see that gun rack right there? Doesn't that go with the motif? Oh my gosh. This is my son's old bedroom, and he still hasn't gotten that out yet. So there you go. And I'm moving around. I'm standing at the door, or I was anyway. There's my desk with my sewing machine and computer and printer and all that. And keep moving. Hopefully nobody's getting sick. And there's another one of those bookshelves right there. Also, I'm going to keep moving. There's the door where I was standing, where I keep my punches on that shoe thing. That's all my fabric in there. There's my nasty closet that's got books. Not books. Boxes. There are books actually up there. But anyway, I just kind of put stuff in the closet. There's a row of shelves and stuff in there. More books right there. And then back to there. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my hand over this so I can move around without making you sick. And I'm going to go back to the door to show you where I store the punches and then move on from there. Okay? Just a minute. Okay. Here is, and you can see my son's stickers right there. Oh, whatever. Okay, so this is a shoe organizer. Do not buy, my advice to you on this, don't buy the cheapest one. You need to get some that will actually hold your punches or whatever you're storing in there. So make sure those things right up there are sturdy. I bought the most expensive one at Walmart and it works really well. If you don't get one that's sturdy, your door won't shut. And what's the point of that? So anyway, there's some of my punches in there. It works really well. Moving on. I was going to do this live, but then I was scared. I've never done anything live, so I just decided to do this. This is a lot, or some, of my old books and stuff, like dictionaries I tear up, books that I plan on making journals out of, things like that. On this shelf, this is a shelf that came from Better Homes and Garden. It came from Walmart. It's a Better Homes and Garden, and it's very sturdy. So right here, I have my washi tape in this K-cup organizer thing. I saw this on somebody's channel a couple of years ago. It works really well. This is a like spoons, knives, and forks organizer thing for some more washi. There's more in there, and there's more in this blue thing right here. So I have a lot of washi, and I don't know why, because I don't ever use it. Anyway, right here in this box is all of the cards, like vintage, like these cards right here that Renee gave me, the recipe ones. There's vintage postcards, just all kinds of different postcards, cards, things like that, okay? In here, I'm going to show this in a little more detail, either in this video or the one that's going to go with this one. This is all the vintage stuff that I have, but I have it organized to where I can actually find things. So, like things go in like places, but I'll show that in just a minute. This is all of my wallpaper, wrapping paper, old book pages, music paper, all kinds of crap in here, in there. I said that twice. Good grief. Anyway, that drawer, that old drawer right there came from my grandmother's house, and it has all her old sewing stuff in it, old buttons still on the cards and all that stuff. I'll show that one day. Those are old sewing magazines, and in that, this one right here is old patterns. Down here on the bottom, I'm going to show this a little more. Let me get down here. Ooh, my knees. These are those 12 by 12 zip-up pouches, and these are the ones that have that stupid thing on it. I just bought some more of these that have actual snaps instead of that string thing because that gets on my damn nerves. Sorry. So anyway, these are all my digitals. So I have them separated out. Like Tsunami Rose has 2 whole ones of these to herself because I have so many. So I just separate the digitals out, make sure I put them in, like in these are folders. And so if I have more than one shop in one of these, they're separated by folders to tell me who they are. Because, I keep up with who I get what from so I can give them credit. All right. So then this is just a big mess right here. right down there. Look at my floor. I'm telling you, my floor looks like a spool of thread exploded. I'm not even playing. That green thing is the greenhouse with the plant cards in it. I've got to send some to Gayle. I have to, actually, everything that I have to send to people, I haven't sent anything out yet. I'm so very sorry, but I'm going to, I swear. Okay, up on top of this desk right here, I'm going to show you how much of a mess this is. There's my grandmother right there. Let me move up. Right there. I miss her. Anyway, up above there's more like recipe books, old books, encyclopedias, things like that that I use for book pages. And just mess. Mess, mess, mess. There's my, what do you call that? Die cut machine right there that I hardly ever use. My sewing machine that I love very much. The only thing I do not like about this sewing machine is how they put how you have to keep the thread on here. I wish that it was one that stood up and down. That's my only complaint about that sewing machine. There's my printer. My computer's behind there. I'm getting a new computer for Christmas because that one, I swear you could click on the internet and go make some lunch and come back and it still might not be on the internet. That's how stupid it is. Here's another one of those shelves, those Better Homes and Garden shelves. Up on top are, I think, all of my Reader's Digest and then some other kind of books. I have Reader's Digest all the way back to the 50s and all the way up to the 2000s. Then there's just like, this is my book board, like the chipboard I use to make books. My parchment paper back there. Candy, there's your journal that I got a list that I forgot to. I'm sorry. Extra papers, labels, when I do my shipping labels for Etsy, right there in those white bags are old tickets. Well, not old, but they're tickets. My planners, I use Erin Condren. There's my traveler's notebook right there that I hardly ever use. These two things I showed once before, and they held all my buttons and metal stuff, things like that. I love them. Let's see. This bag right here came from Target. It's a planner bag. So is that pink one. In the bottom, well, no, that's not the bottom. In this next one, these two things, okay, these are all my acrylic stamps and the stamping blocks and things like that. In that one, what is in that? Oh, thickers. I'm selling some thickers, and so there's some there. Down there is a bunch of old magazines. There's a big flower that I made. Isn't that great? Okay. And so in that one down there are napkins. Okay, I'm not going to show you over there because it's just stupid. Okay, old calendars right there. Right there are a bunch of plastic bags, 12 by 12s, little ones, all kinds of sizes that I can pack things up with. These things, okay, there's one there and there's one there. On someone's channel, I saw them storing their scrapbook paper that's still in the books. You know what I'm talking about. So anyway, I have two of these that I keep, and I put them upside down so that way I can see the paper. You see what I'm saying? So the ones that are still in the books or pads or whatever, I keep in there. The rest of my scrapbook paper, the loose, are in these right here. There's like cardstock in that one, and then everything else is just old scrapbook, or not old, but just scrapbook paper. And then that's extra paper, some more scrapbook paper. That is tissue paper. That's empty. That's more wrapping paper. I think that's empty. And these two have collections in them. Scrapbooking collections, you know, with the stickers and stuff like that. And then in that, where I'm pointing right there, are 12 by 12 page protectors for when I was doing scrapbooking. In these drawers, this top drawer has my stencils and things like that. And this next one are, oh, this is a whole bunch of trim and thread and stuff that I still have to fix. These are the dies. So all of them are in there. And then, whew, I can't. This is a drawer just of like supplies and stuff. This right here, you can make washi tape with it. It's that 3M cloth tape, or what is it called? Micropore tape. I've only done it once. But anyway, so there's that. And then down here are my Project Life cards. Okay, let me stand back up just a minute. Ow, my knees. Okay. So, on top of here, these are my alcohol in this. It's a box, but it looks like a book. It's really pretty. But my alcohol markers are in there. Then these are just punches I got from Michael's. Stuff, an old jar of, like, sewing stuff that I got at a flea market. That's empty right there. That's all enamel dots and things like that in that little plastic thing. This is stuffed with buttons, metal pieces, brooches. More. There's some of your brooches that are in there that I still haven't set. Buttons and stuff in there. Wood pieces. I love this. This I think I got probably Michael's or somewhere. But anyway, I put all my wood veneer in there. These are like cards and things. This candle right here, y'all, I just got this the other day at Hobby Lobby. It is caramel popcorn. It is so yummy. I love it. Okay. So, there's that. And then, this thing right here. I hate this set of drawers. It's Sterilite or whatever. I don't know. They're plastic. You cannot put very much in there because, I don't know. You can't get the drawers like that bottom drawer right there. I can't even get that crap closed. In that basket right there, or it's just old art supplies my daughter had. Okay. So, all of this, I still have to go through all this, y'all. I don't even know what's up in here. It's like, I mean, look, that don't even go there. It's stuff like that. And then in these drawers, I mean, it's just all kinds of stuff, mess, that I have to go through and put in the right spot. These drawers, actually, this drawer right here, Renee, that's your drawer right there. Part of your stuff is in there. That's tags and stickers. That is, what is it? Let's open it and find out. I don't like these drawers. You can't hardly, I can't do anything. Can y'all see? Let me get out of the light here. What is this? I was trying to look through the phone and look. Just, I don't know. Oh, that'd be cute in the baby journal, wouldn't it? It's stuff like this. I'm telling you, I have so much stuff, I'll start going through it and be like, oh, yeah, I like that. I like these things right here. I keep die cuts and stuff in these things. So there's some right there. And a whole drawer of them right here. This is collections of die cuts mostly. So, like, that. Did I keep the... Usually I keep the package it came in so I can know what the heck I'm looking at. Let me see if I have one over here. Yeah, see? There's the packaging. Let me get the glare off of it. And I'm moving it all over. Y'all are going to get sick. That's poolside. So, I keep the packaging so I can know what I have. Okay, I'm just going to put that like that. The bottom two drawers, the second to the last one, right there is all doilies, and then the last one's bags and envelopes and things, and I can't even shut it. There's a bunch of wallpaper right there. These drawers, I don't mind. Oops, sorry. I don't mind so much because, I don't know. They're better than those other big ones over there. They shut better. This is all the embossing powder, what is in here? Sprays and things like that. And some stamps. All of my distress ink, distress oxides. What's back there? More sprays, inks, things like that. And then here are some of my stamps. I think I'm going to move these because it's really hard to figure out, you know, to see what you have. But those are my woodblock stamps. That drawer right here, I like these, by the way. These are really nice. They open good and they're metal. And they're much better. This is all my flowers in here. So there's packages of flowers, packages, and then some of these things with flowers in them. And then those two are empty, which I really cannot believe. And the bottom one... Oh, these are notepads. A whole lot of notepads, and that's not even all I have. This is seasonal stuff right here that I've got to, like, do something with in that Blue Apron box and right there. There's a Rascog, and it's full of thank you cards, note cards, index cards, all kinds of things like that. There's one of those things. It doesn't have much in it. There's a box right there that has old stuff from my grandmother's house, and then an empty box, and there's a tower of those 12 by 12 things. And the bottom two is all Christmas stuff, and then the rest. See, I've got to move all of that stuff over there in that stuff. Okay. Now, this is where I work. Usually I'm standing on the other side of this table and working right here, or I'll work right here. So I've got 2 tables in an L shape because I have to have a lot of room. And honestly, this isn't even enough room. These things I have put, I like these if they'll close. Sometimes they won't close and it really pisses me off. So this is vintage stuff for the most part. This is all vintage game pieces in here. This is all tickets. All like that I got in ephemera packs. This is what? Oh, stamps. That's nothing but stamps. And this one is what? Oh, these are children's playing cards and things. You know, it's really hard to film when you're holding the phone. I hope I'm not pissing anybody off because this is really difficult. And these are old playing cards. So, like that. Look at that one. That one's going in my baby journal. Isn't that cute? Okay. So, there you go. This is coffee dyed glassine, envelopes, bags, things like that. And this is all tags, coffee dyed time card things. What is this? Oh, coffee dyed index cards. I don't know, guys. I've got to go through this too because this is just a big mess. It's kind of a catch-all kind of thing. And then that stuff I just bought that I showed y'all not too long ago that I have to put up. This mess right here is what I'm working on right now. This right here and in this basket. These 2 baskets. So, hang on. I'm going to go around to show you something. Y'all don't look at my floor. I'm not even kidding when I say that it's just full of thread. Okay. These 2 baskets, like, here I am working, doing my videos or whatever. These 2 baskets hold what I'm working on. So, right now I'm working on baby journals. So, there's a whole bunch of crap in there and in here. So, that's where I do that. And these shoebox type things are all of my trim, fabric, lace, doilies, all that stuff. I keep these kind of things right beside where I work. I mean, because I use that all the time. So, I just keep it there. But anyway, I have those right there. And then let me turn. Hang on. I'm going to do like this. And then there's more right there. So, lots of fabric and stuff. And then these drawers are nothing but fabric in those 3. And in that one, and then the last 2 are like lace, trim, stuff like that. So, okay, let me go back this way. How many minutes am I? Okay, it's 17 minutes, guys. Let me put you... Oh, I wanted to show you how I film first. Okay, you see this messy bookshelf right here? It's right beside where I film. And this thing right here... Okay, sorry. I don't know why it's doing that. Do you see this thing right here? It hooks to my bookshelf right there. I don't know if you can see because the light's weird. But it holds my phone in this clampy deal right here and moves around all over the place. I like this much better than trying to mess with a tripod. That's just for the birds as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so I'm going to go into a little more detail. Let me put this up like this. This is how I film. Just stick you right in there, see? Isn't that cool? Much better. Alright, I'm just moving it all around. Alright, I'm going to go get a couple of things and show Gayle how I store, you know, my thinking behind how I store some things. And so that's going to be in the next video. And thank you so much for watching, guys.